Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, folks. This is an unexpected live stream. It was not planned until a PTSD moment occurred on Twitter. I see the hashtag Believe Women is trending again. The Me Too movement and all of them are probably dancing in joy to have their stupid little hashtag up again. And apparently Joe Biden has been accused of sexual assault. I have no idea if there is any truth to those accusations, but the Believe Women hashtag is what has caused me to have my PTSD flare up, so to speak. I know what it's like to be falsely accused. Sorry about that. It seems I had a little bit of a silent spell. Anywho, if you really want to hear about my account of being falsely accused, look up my video, Time for a Serious Discussion. But right now, tonight's main focus is why the Believe Women hashtag is an evil hashtag, and why believing women and believing all women is a very dangerous precedent to set. And I got an article here from Health Research Funding, 8 incredible false rape accusation statistics. The serious aspects of false rape accusations venture far beyond any moral boundary, as a false accusation can tie up police resources and ruin the lives of people around you. Although rape is an incredibly prevalent violent crime throughout the world, there are individuals who seek attention associated with stating that they have been raped and have later been found to be lying. False rape accusations are significantly less common than actual rapes, but they can be far more damaging to a larger group of people. Statistics of rape accusation. It is more common for men and women to seek the aid of law enforcement agencies in the event of legitimate rape, but it is far more common for false rape accusations to be reported. I know because I myself have looked up many cases where women have falsely accused men of this crime. How you doing, Junebug? I want to falsely accuse of stalking a guy or stalking by a girl. You were falsely accused by it, okay? In high school, she even claimed that her baby was ours, but that would be impossible. I lost my... I am very sorry to hear about all of that. But anyway, statistic number 2. According to the FBI, between 1.5% and 8% of rape accusations were later found to be false. That's a big that's a big percentage, folks. I'm sorry. That considering that false rape accusations are actually on the rise now. I'm pretty sure it's more like 10 to 15%. With that being said, there are a variety of other resources, such as the United States Justice Department, that states approximately 2% of all rape complaints are false. With the opposing views, there is little scientific evidence to prove whether the number is higher, lower, or accurate. There have been an array of community-managed programs who have conducted their own sufficient amount of research into the prevalence of false rape accusation, such as Making a Difference, or MAD, M-A-D, Making a Difference. The data that was accumulated from the studies was gathered between 18 and 24 months. Out of the 2,059 false rape accusations that they documented, over 140 of them, approximately 77%, were false. So out of 2006 or 59 false rape accusations that they documented, false rape accusations, over 140 of them were false, meaning, or maybe they worded that wrong, I don't know, but wow. In order to ensure that these results were accurate and valid, there were a numerous amount of safety precautions in place to protect the identity of the or quote-unquote victims. Folks, these idiots on Twitter doing this whole believe women things, setting this narrative that is very dangerous. You got to understand, believing facts and evidence is far more important and morally justified. It is heinous when a person claims that they have been sexually assaulted. Do not get me wrong. I am still an ardent or a very strong advocate for punishing legitimate rapists and sexual offenders. Believe me, I am. But I am not blind to the fact that people have been falsely accused. It's kind of impossible for me to be blind to that fact because I myself have been accused of sexual acts falsely. Again, I reiterate, I was falsely accused. Now, the reason why it is dangerous to automatically believe women is because it will ruin the lives of those who have been falsely accused. Not only that, you are diminishing the legitimacy of the claim. When there are real women out there and men and children who have been assaulted, and there are so many false accusations out there, it makes it harder for actual victims to be heard and believed. I believe in facts and evidence. Once you make a claim that a person has violated you, you better make sure that you are telling the truth. You better have the damn evidence and all of that to back it up. Because if you don't, and if you are lying, you will be in trouble. It is a law that punishes people for falsely accusing others of rape. I believe, in my own personal opinion, I believe that anybody who falsely accuses someone of a sexual crime should do the amount of time that that person who was accused would have done if they were found guilty. So, in my case, I think that my accuser should do 10 to 15 years. I think she should do 10 to 15 years in prison. Because what she did was heinous. Now, for anybody who asks me to provide proof of a false rape allegation besides my own, I ask you to look up Nikki Iovino, Nikkiyovino. This woman, this horrible, disgusting piece of trash woman, she accused 2 college students of raping her in a bathroom. It was consensual sex that she had with these 2 boys, with these 2 young men. And when she finally was found out to be lying, she was arrested. And at the sentencing, she was supposed to do 6 years. They suspended 3 of those years and took away 2 of those years on good time. Now, for those of you who don't know, good time is a term that covers the time you have done in jail will be given to your will be taken off of your maximum sentence. So say a person has been in jail for 2 years, waiting trial and whatnot, hasn't had any problems, and they get 10 to 15 years. Well, they will be getting 10 to 13 years instead because of the good time that they have accumulated due to them being incarcerated. Now, Nikki Iovino was supposed to do 6 years, but again, they suspended 3, took 2 years off of good time, so she is only served 1 year. And I think that is an incredible injustice. It is a miscarriage of justice, because when she was being sentenced, a lawyer for one of the boys spoke for their client because he was afraid to go out in public. The amount of threats and abuse that he got because of the accusation from Nikki Iovino, he is afraid to go out in public, and the school expelled these 2. They didn't get, or they should have been sued. The school, I think, should be sued. I don't know any further whether or not they have been, but I think that they should be. The other student is $30,000 in debt. I think that if he was to sue the school, he could possibly pay that off or finish his education. But yeah, folks, Nikki Iovino is one of the most specific cases I can mention off the top of my head. There are other cases. There are cases around the world. I read about one in Australia, for Christ's sake, where there was a false rape accusation. And to see that this hashtag, Believe Women, is trending again, it is absolutely disgusting. And it pisses me off. Because I would rather believe facts and evidence over an individual. I don't care how heinous their story is. Now, do not take that statement as me saying that they do not deserve to be heard. Every case deserves to be heard. But I do not believe for 1 second that they automatically should be believed because of the heinousness of that crime that they have made an accusation to. So yeah, they deserve to be heard. And if it finds out that they are lying, they should be held accountable to the full extent of the law. No deals, nothing. They should be held accountable for what they've done. Anyway, folks, I needed to get this off my chest because my PTSD has risen. And yes, Soul Assassin, it is indeed a weapon against men now. And I think that it is absolutely disgusting that there are people on Twitter that are spreading this evil hashtag of believe women. I think that the Me Too movement needs to make a public address saying that anyone who makes a false accusation is the lowest of the low. And I'm sorry, Christine Blasey Ford, the woman who accused Brett Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court justice, I believe that she should be in jail. Not just jail, but I think she should be in prison. Anyone or all the other women who made the accusations against Kavanaugh, that Michael Avenatti represented, should also, Julie Swetnick, that's her name, she should also be in prison. It is disgusting that people like that make accusations for attention. And I'm pissed. Haven't been on Twitter in the last couple days, so I don't know anything that's going on. Well, Soul Assassin, there's a lot going on in entertainment, and there's a lot going on in other areas. But when I got up and I saw that this hashtag was trending, let's just say that it brought back a lot of pain. I was immediately back in my cell, being called all sorts of heinous names and whatnot. Anyway, I do not want this stream to go for too long. I'm nearing the end of my 20-hour limit, and I want to save some for the Rambo stream that I'm probably going to be doing tomorrow or Friday night. Anyway, folks, this is going to be the video. I had to get this off my chest. I am not happy right now. That's why I'm not on camera. And, but yes, please, if you guys could do anything for me right now, go to my channel, look up my video, Time for a Serious Discussion, and share the hell out of that video. Share it so that people know that there is a such thing as false rape accusations. Because it is a disgusting thing that people have to go through. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the video. For any of you catching this on the replay, you all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the Me Too movement and their believe women shtick. Do you think it's a worthy movement, or do you think that it has fallen from its original purpose? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, folks. This has been Orange Hat Reviews, and I will see you either tomorrow night or Friday night.